Everyone, all eyes on me.
Yes.
All right, here I go. All right, so we're gonna start call. But when you do your task, you're gonna have to still start your call when you claim your task. All right, task that we won't be able to practice because the training environment doesn't have that capability yet. I'm gonna demo it. You can come in if you want to get hands on. You come in my laptop and use for the task. All right, I'm gonna show you Romans. I'm gonna do this 4 times. Okay. Over and over, hopefully it helps out a little bit. I'm going to keep it as simple as possible, all right? Feel free to stop me if I'm going too fast. Feel free to ask me questions, all right? You're not required to follow along. So here I'm going to always select my call type, right? So I'm going to just do home visit because that's the ones you'll be doing often, all right? So I start my call. On the home visit, I'm going to put a date on there, right? If it was 2 days ago, I'm going to put that there, right? I'm going to assume like something that you will do. So I'm going to put here September, let's say the 1st of 2013, all right? So I'm done. That's all I have to do for now. Prompted to call, right there. This is not for you, all right? So here I'm going to go. I have to search for who? My client, right? Which I'm going to look their case ID numbers, right? I'm going to use a different one. 5, 2, 3, 4, 0, 0, 6, 5, 6, and I'm going to hit what? Search, right? I'm going to hit search, and then here I'm going to select my what? Case, right? I got to go into my case. Once I go into my case, then I have to set what? The caller, right? So here, how many recipients do I have?
3.
3, right? So I'm going to scroll down, and I'm going to set my caller, right? I'm speaking to this person. Set caller. All right? Carlos is done. All right? I'm done. I got to go to what tab to do the enrollment? Enrollment tab, right? It's all you have to do. If they're pregnant, I have to add what name? The OBGYNs, right? So here, and I'll show you that example in the other one, right? So then here, what am I going to select here? Class first. Transaction tab will be what? All right? Here I'm going to just put home visit because that's what I did initially, right? Yes. Then what is the shortcut here? Search provider. I'm not going to go in there because a lot of our system crashed because we went in there, right? How about I don't go? Is that okay with you? Please?
Yes.
All right. I just want to make sure y'all can. I want you to be mad at me. All right? I don't want it to crash. So then here I'm going to go to search plans, right? Now here, all this stuff will be populated for you. I thought all these numbers were Travis, but there were different service areas. That's a lot of you got error messages that the plan does not match the county. That is because we're trying to enroll someone with a plan that is not part of their service area. You hit close, go back and correct the issue, right? So here I'm going to hit search, and I'm going to select one of my plans, right? I want Driscoll, all right? I'm going to hit search. I'm going to assume that I selected a what here?
PCP.
A PCP, all right? Now, here I got to go where? Choice reason, right? Choice reason, and I'm going to select, well, plan and PCP, right? Because that's what I'm supposed to do, right? We're thinking, all right? Here, you have 3 recipients. Now, some of you were asking, if you click all, it will check everybody. Because they all want the same plan and the same doctor. In the training environment, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, all right? Now, if people want different plans, for example, if this person wants this plan Driscoll, I would just select her, and I will hit what, class? Process. And then I will go back to the top and do everything all over again and select the next what? The next client, all right? So I'm going to assume that all these people want the same plan, right? And I'm going to hit what? Process. And I'm done. All right? That's it. There's still one more step. All right?
How you did it?
I have to go here to call action and tell the system how I did what? That enrollment. So I'm going to go here to outreach. I'm going to pick here, let's say home visit, right? Successful. I'm going to select all my clients. Add. And then I'm going to hit add events. And then I'm going to close. And then I can hit what here? Call done. and I'm done with the record, all right? So hopefully it doesn't give me that error message. Okay.
Did you give it a message?
On the enrollments like that, whenever we do the successful home visit, and we put the enrollment in there, do we still need to go back and put that we gave the script that goes along with that?
No, because that's all captured part of the enrollment already.
Okay, so
All
we
right.
don't have, when HCO gets put in there, we don't have to go and it's like that we gave the HCO to those kids. It's automatically assumed?
No. The ACO, yes. Are you talking about the managed care script or the ACO?
No, because when you do the enrollment for the kids, you have to give the HCO.
Okay, so that you do have to tell the system you gave an ACO.
Okay.
So her question was, I did enrollment, I gave an ACO, I got to tell the system it was a successful home visit, and I gave the what? ACO, because that's a whole different thing. Enrollment and ACOs are completely different. Okay.
So, but else for an unsuccessful call, you're setting the caller even though you're not really speaking with anyone before you do enter the.
No, the unsuccessful, you don't have to set the caller because you don't know who you were going to speak with. So then you would just never start the call there. Well, I'm sorry, yeah, you do have to start the call. So that's probably a parking lot question I need to ask Betsy. That has not came up.
Will it let you close the case without setting the color or no?
No, it will not let you close the case. Her question was, and I don't want to just blur it out. I'm going to just parking lot it and email it to everyone. Because I don't want to make sure I don't give you the wrong information. I'm thinking that you can just search for it and put that it was a sexual visit, because that will still be on your task. You can always go back to your task and work that home visit and then set the caller later on. How about I put, if it's an unsuccessful, your question is, if it's unsuccessful, do we start call, right? Well, set caller. Yeah, but then who are you going to put out who you spoke with if it was no one was home? Because then that'll be falsifying information in the system.
What can we do on successful phone call? And it maybe when you do that, it does not require who you spoke with because you didn't speak with.
Exactly, and that's what I'm thinking, but I don't want to mention that. I'll just ask Miss Betsy to be on the safe side. Because then it'll be like, Carlos said, and I don't want you to get in trouble and do them all wrong. So the parking lot question is, if I do an unsuccessful, do I have to send my caller? And if I do, what will be here, right? So I'll get back with you as an email. I may send it to your manager and they'll forward it to you guys, all right? All right, so here I'm going to hit call done. But again, I'm not able to get it because it's giving me an error message, right? All right, I'm going to do it one more time, all right? I start my call, right? I'm going to look up my case now. 5, 2, 4, 6, 2, 8, 5, 9, 7. I won't be able to because it's giving me that error message. So we're assuming I already hit the call type, all right? Sorry, guys. And then here I'm going to select my case, right?
Yes.
Select my case. Then here, I have to set my caller, right? Set my caller. And then I'm going to go to what tab now? Enrollment, right? Then here, I'm going to enroll transaction type, new enrollment, right? Phone transaction, I'm going to say home visit, right? Because that's what we originally did, right? I'm going to pick a plan because it's not going to allow me to. I'm going to go to plan. And I'm going to search my plan. I'm going to select, let's say, Blue Cross Blue Shield, right? And then here, I'm going to put an override reason because I'm not picking a what right now? PCP, right? And my choice reason is going to be what? Plan only, right? And I'm going to select my clients. And if they have special activities, I'm going to select the one that does. And then I'm going to hit what? Process. And then I got to go back to call actions and tell the call action person that I did a what? A home visit, right? Add my clients on there. Add to events. And let's say we gave an ACO, right? So I will go here. ACO is not there yet, but just imagine that it was. Right? I'm going to use basic for now. There, add my clients. And add my events, and then I hit close, and then I'm going to hit what? Call done. And I'm done. You got a question?
Yeah, I have a question about the HCO real quick. Okay, so like, on this case, it's an adult and their child.
Okay.
And the HCO would only be required for the enrollment that we did for the kid.
Exactly.
So when we select the HCO script, we would only select the kid, right?
Exactly. So the ACO, because when you go to the alerts, let's say ACO needed just for John Smith, which is a child. When you go there, you only select the child because you only gave it for that child and not the father or the mom that is not pregnant or needs case management. It would just be the child that got that script.
Would we get an error if we did select the?
No, it will not give you an error. It would just say that you give him an ACO. And that would be a mark off for your out staff. Yeah, that would be a QC issue. Yes, ma'am.
So, just, in MaxEB, we are to document an ACO for everyone regardless of their age, right?
No, well, just the person that received it. Because I asked Betsy that because in kids, you just put ACO and the whole family gets it, right?
Right.
Because it's as a family. My question was me to her, hey, when the system, you have to choose and pick and choose. And she said that we're only going to select the child, the recipient that we give the ACO to. If someone says, hey, you know when you go do a home visit, are there any other children? And they say, no, I only have one, but she literally has 3. When you go back to the system, you would just select that one child because that's all she verified at the home visit. Because you can't just tell the system, oh, by the way, I gave it to this client, because that's HIPAA.
So you want to select the mom?
It won't select the mom, yeah.
It seems like that, when Betsy was here, she told us that, in kids, we're gonna document
The whole
enhanced
family.
case management, and, well, if it's just a TP40 over 21. In kids, we would document enhanced case management, and then here, we would document the HCO and enhanced case management, that it wouldn't match, even though she didn't have kids.
No, yeah, but her question was about if there was multiple kids in that household. So, okay, let me go back. I'll do both scenarios. All right, so let me do your scenario, then I'll do your, Miss Teresa. All right, you have, so let's say, for example, here. Okay, let's say we have 2 kids, right? We have 2 kids here. Let's say we have Alex, and then we have Jessica, right? So here we have 2 kids. If you go do a home visit, and the mom says, hey, I only have Alex, but when you go to your laptop, and you notice that Jessica was there, and you only gave an ACO for Alex, and that's all you discussed, when you go to documentation, and this was asked to Betsy, all you will add is Alex to the add system and add to events, and that's it. You cannot add Jessica because you never got her information or you never verified that there was a second child in the household. And I told her, is that going to get changed? Because in kids, you would just select under scripts, ACO was given, and it shows that everyone got it, even though they just verified 1 kid.
Now,
Right?
In the tier system, though, they do recognize when children have been removed from the home, and it might just be 1 child removed from the home.
Exactly. But we're using the example that Jessica and Alex are together on 1 case, and mom only gave you Alex throughout the whole visit and never mentioned Jessica. But when you go back, then we told Miss Betsy, do you want them to select all of them even though they didn't give it to Jessica? Because in kids, that's the way it's set up. And then she goes, no, they're going to select whoever they gave it to.
Whoever authenticated.
Exactly.
So-
Now, go ahead.
Usually
So my question is like, for example, it's a mother and a child, but you said not to select the mother, but the mother is the one that received the HCO for the child. So why would you not select the mother and the child?
No, but now I'm going to use her scenario. That one now was the other children.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I'm going to do that scenario what Teresa was mentioned earlier.
Okay.
So this is just scenario of kids, children, all right? That's the scenario. Miss Teresa's scenario was, this is child and this is mom that is pregnant and needs case management CMI. So in kids, you're going to put that you gave the ACO and you gave case management, right? And then when you go to MaxEB, you're going to select both of them that you gave them an ACO and you also gave them what? Case, well, not both of them, but just the one that you gave her case management. All right? So that's your scenario.
Yeah.
All right? And I know that's something, because that was something that we were like telling Betsy, are you sure, Betsy? Because in kids, it shows it for everyone. And the new system, she said, whoever they verify, that's who we're going to get credit for.
So in Teresa's scenario, let's say Jessica was 27.
All right?
She has no kids.
And, okay, so we're gonna change it up. So it's only Jessica.
All right?
She's a new mom.
All right.
She's 27.
All right?
So you're gonna go to call actions, outreach, successful home visit. You're gonna go to program information. What scripts will you select? Will you select ACO?
Well, let me ask you this. What script did you give her when you went to visit?
The whole ACO and then the enhanced case management.
So you would just select both of them on that side.
Okay, so I guess my point is that
Yeah.
now with MaxEB, regardless of their age, well, yeah, because in kids, we wouldn't document ACO for 21 and above.
Exactly.
Right.
Now in MaxEB,
Well, let me ask you this. How would you document it in kids right now?
just enhanced case management, that's it.
Okay. Oh, okay, so that's my fault then. when it comes to the new system, you would just, because the system has to mimic what KISS has.
But Betsy told us that we would have to document ACO.
Oh, ACO?
and enhanced
Right.
So then go with Ms. Teresa, then you will select the ACO.
Okay.
Now,
Ask that question.
so the question is, if mom is over 21, okay. So, and I'm thinking so this is what I'm thinking of was gonna happen on September 16th when we start doing these home visits. I'm foreseeing is that if let's say there's Alex and Jessica together and Alex only got the ACO, guess what? That alerts is still gonna be in what color? Red, because all the family didn't get the what? And the ACO. And then we'll see what happens when it goes after that.
Oh, no.
So I mean, that's the reason why I mentioned, hey, in kids, it just shows everyone got it. In the new system, you have the capability of choosing who gets it and who doesn't.
But what would a mother deny other children?
Well, I mean, because they may forget to, they may forget to mention this kid because they may got a letter just for one child.
So, but we asked.
Well, yeah, you're gonna still ask, but I'm just saying, just that one scenario that she may forget to mention.
Sometimes they'll say they have chip, and they don't,
Exactly. So, and that's why I'm waiting to see what's gonna happen when we start picking different children, and not the whole family. Because there's gonna alerts will still be there.
Okay, so we'll stay tuned.
Stay tuned for that, right? All right. So the other question was, in the new system, do we, for someone that is over 21, right?
Yeah, did he ever document ACO?
So good questions, class. All right. Any other questions so far about this scenario here? All right. So the next thing that we have here, now we're going to show you how to access your tasks. Okay. Well, let me show you one more time the enrollment. So here I'm going to go to the enrollment. I'm going to assume that I already did my call type, right? All right. So I'm going to put a new case number. 525831519. All right, I'm going to search for my client, all right? And I'm going to hit what?
Case.
Case. When I select my case, I have to set my what, class?
Set your color.
Set my color,
Yes.
and then I'm going to go where?
Enrollment.
Enrollment, transaction type, right?
New enrollment.
New enrollment,
Home visit.
home visit, right, or presentation. I'm going to just search for my plan, because right now we're going to search for providers, right?
Yes.
So I'm going to go to search, and I'm going to put here, select this plan here, and I'm going to go here to choice reason, I'm going to pick plan, right? Because I didn't pick a PCP, so I have to override it, right?
Right.
I'm going to select my clients. Here's only one. I'm going to ask them to have special health care needs, right? And I'm going to hit what at the bottom? Process. Once I hit process, how do I know that it was successful? It's ready to what?
Ready to upload.
And that's a successful enrollment. Then I got to go where, class? Call actions. And I have to tell the system that I did a what? A home visit, outreach, home visit. I'm going to add my client, right? Add to events. And then add to events, and I'm going to hit close. And then I can hit what? Call done. And that's all I have to do. All right? And you're ready to do the next record here. One more time?
Yes.
All right. So here, I'm going to do my call action type, right? All right. So then here, I'm going to look up my case number. 530482769. And then here I'm going to go where? Search. I'm going to select my case.
Case.
All right. And I'm always going to set my caller, right?
Set color.
Set caller. And I'm going to go to what tab?
Enrollment.
Enrollment. Transaction type, right?
New enrollment.
New enrollment. Let's say it was a home visit, right?
Yes.
Search for my plans. Search. And of course, we're going to search for PCP first, right?
Right.
But since training environment, we're bypassing that step. I'm going to select my plan. So here I'm going to do an override reason because I didn't pick a what?
PCP.
And then I'm going to go here, plan only. Select my recipient and hit what? If they have special needs, I can check that. If they don't have it, I'll leave it unchecked. Hit process. And it was a successful enrollment. How do I know it's successful? If it says invalid, disregard and do it all over again because you made a mistake. Then here I got to go to call action and put there that I did a what?
Successful home visit.
Outreach, home visit, add events, and then call done. But I can't hit call done because I keep getting this error message. All right? And we're done. One more time. All right. From the top. I'm sorry, class, but I'd rather y'all get this. At least at all this time that we were spending time with the system, please, when y'all do my eval, make sure y'all put there, we need to either go to Austin or the system needs to be running smoothly. All right? Now, so here I'm going to do my call type, right?
Yes.
All right? I'm going to search for my client here. So 517419891, right? I'm going to search for my client. Okay, I'm going to select my client here at the bottom, right? Case. And of course, we're assuming that we're doing the follow-up question, right? Okay, then here I'm going to, once I go to case, then here I'm going to set my caller, right, who I'm speaking with. Okay, and then I'm going to go to enrollment. And then here I'm going to go transaction type, new enrollment. And here let's say home visit. Search plans. And then select my plan. And then of course I'm going to pick a PCP, so I have to do override reason, right? But if I did, I don't have to do an override reason, plan only. I'm going to select all my 4 recipients. And let's say these 3 people want that plan. Let's do this first, right? This person only wants, those 3 only want that plan. I'm going to hit process. And look what happens when I hit process. They'll just enroll 3. And I got to go back and do what?
Do the last one.
Do the last one with a different plan or different note. Okay, there. You see? 1, 2, 3. All right? So then who's missing here, the bottom one, right? So I got to go back here again, doing the enrollment, home visit, search for my plan. And this person, let's say this person wants cooks, right? And then here, I'm going to go all the way down, select that recipient there, and I'm forgetting my override reason, right? Plan only. I already selected him, and I'm going to hit what? Process. All right, and this person has what? And the rest have Edna, right? And is ready to what? Upload. All right, and then, but remember, don't forget, I got to go where? Call action. And then here I would just put the outreach. Let's say it was a successful home visit. Add all my recipients, right? Add events. And then let's say we gave an ACO, right? So here you would just go to program information. ACO is not here yet, but it will. I'm going to just pick basic for now. So let's say they all got it. Add events. And then at the end, I'm going to hit what?
All done.
All done. And that's it. All right? Does that kind of seem easy? Seems easy when I do it, right? All right. Was that good that I repeated it multiple times?
Yeah.
All right? You think y'all be able to practice on your own when y'all go home?
Yes.
All right. I don't have a class on next week, so feel free to send me emails. If I am, ping me. I do have a class. I'll be traveling Wednesday and Thursday, and I'll be in Vegas Friday.
Can we
No.
get you on Friday too?
But Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, y'all can get a hold of me, send me emails, all right? And I'll help you out as well. Now, so what I need to teach you now is gonna be tasks, okay? You will not be able to work the tasks yourselves because that training environment doesn't have that, okay? Now, let me open up my training environment, my test environment. These are really simple steps. Have a separate sheet of paper and put on there at the top task. I need to put on my cell phone so I can get the login, all right? Because only one person has all the tests on their login. Hey, Jenna, did we lose internet connection? Happy times, right? You're okay, right?
No, you can't.
Stand up and stretch. And remember, look at your paper, class. What did it say?
You don't have it, so?
I can do it. Yeah, I'm trying to log. Well,
We're not so sure about the computer, but we
yeah.
can do it.
Well, I did log into Aventel, but now I'm trying to access the test environment because the test environment is the only one that shows you how to do the test.
Jumping jack. Jada, can you demonstrate a jumping jack? Jada. Jada, Leon.
Right?
And Google work?